Hey everybody, looks like our good friend EOS is about to make some kind of a move again. So let's take a look at this chart, see what we can find. Um, well, it looks like here we have a prolonged downtrend here in EOS, at least according to this Bitfinex chart. I'm not sure exactly when the ICO was, but this is it's been out for a little while here. Had a nice huge run all the way up from 80 cents to $5, caved back in, formed a high consolidation level here, at least relative to where it is now. It's since pulled back in decent volume. I mean, there's been a lot of spikes here, and what we see in recent history is a test of these prior lows here in this consolidation area. We also see an uptick in volume after this little drought here. One thing to note is this uptick in volume kind of happens in this low formation area, and there's really no further downward movement here. There is this little drop, but right here there's a nice consolidation with a nice clean explosion to the upside. I've been tracking this trend line here. I thought it would hold at this low. It did not. No action to be taken. It's pretty obvious it wasn't going to hold this if you were looking at it after this point had been made. So nothing going on here. Waiting for it to. I was trying to have it undercut and come back. It actually made it almost all the way down to these levels over here back in July. Actually pretty much was supported right here at this low in earlier in July. But I think right here is a very interesting risk to reward situation. I just watched a nice long video on EOS, one of their seminars or conferences or something. The technology behind EOS I think is pretty spectacular. Unfortunately, it's not going to be out for another year, so it's kind of hard to say exactly where the coin's going to go until then. But according to this chart, according to the technical analysis, it looks like a pretty good risk reward to get into EOS. Maybe take part of a position here, because thinking about it, if you take it down here, you're only going to be down about 10% to these recent lows, but your upside is just a 50%, even if it gets up towards this upper channel where it was residing earlier. So you're risking 10% to make 50%, possibly more. If you're a longer term holder, I think this is definitely a good place to buy EOS. If you're not familiar with the technology, I do have a video coming out on EOS. Please watch out for that. Okay, so that's a quick review on EOS and what it's doing and how it's setting up. I like it here with, like I said, a stop around this prior low. Maybe down here at the 113 level, but this most recent stop is 122. All right, have a good one, guys.